An avoidant breakup doesn't just break your heart, it fucks with your mind. That's why so many people tell me, Daniel, I've had breakups before. Why does this one feel so different? Because this one didn't just leave you, it left you confused. One day they're planning a future with you, the next they're acting like you're too much, too emotional, too needy, too intense. And you're left sitting there thinking, what the hell just happened? People ask me all the time, why can't I stop thinking about them? Why do I still miss someone who hurt me? Why do I still want someone back who made me feel so rejected? Because you're trying to solve a mystery. Most breakups are painful. An avoidant breakup is painful and confusing. That's a huge difference. Your brain keeps replaying the relationship. Did they ever love me? Was any of it real? Did I ask for too much? If I'd been more patient, would they still be here? Here's what I want you to understand. Your nervous system isn't only grieving, it's investigating. It's trying to make sense of something that never made sense. And that's exhausting. As the heartbreak guy, I see this all the time. People think they're addicted to the person. Many times they're addicted to finding the answer. They think, if I could just understand what happened, then I'd finally move on. Maybe, maybe not. Because sometimes there isn't one neat answer. Here's another truth. Many avoidant people don't leave because you're unlovable. They leave because intimacy starts activating fears they don't know how to manage. Real commitment, real vulnerability, real emotional dependence. For you, those things feel like love. For them, they can feel overwhelming, so they pull back. Not always because they stopped caring, but because closeness itself became uncomfortable. And who gets left carrying all the emotional weight? You. Now, here's where I want to challenge you. How many times have you blamed yourself? Maybe I should have texted less. Maybe I should have needed less. Maybe I should have been more independent. Stop. Could every one of us improve? Of course. But their attachment pattern didn't begin with you. Unless they work on it, it probably won't end with you either. That's important, because if you believe you caused it, you'll also believe you could have prevented it. Most of the time, those are the same lie. Now, let's talk about why you still crave them. This surprises a lot of people. You think you're craving love. Sometimes you're craving relief. When someone is warm, then distant, your brain becomes desperate trying to get back to the warmth. Not because the relationship was healthy, because your nervous system wants the discomfort to stop. That's why trauma bonds can feel so powerful. So how do you heal? First, stop checking. Seriously, stop checking if they're online. Stop checking their stories. Stop checking who they're following. Every time you check, you're telling your brain this relationship is still active. Your brain believes you. Second, stop waiting for the perfect apology. People tell me, if they would just explain, if they just say sorry, I understand, but don't build your healing around the conversation that may never happen. Your peace is too important for that. Third, tell yourself the whole truth, not just the highlights, not just the chemistry, the whole relationship. How often were you anxious? How often were you confused? How often did you feel like you had to earn basic affection? Don't only remember the best days, remember the cost. And here's one of the biggest shifts you'll ever make. Stop believing they were the only person who could ever make you feel that way again. Maybe they made you feel incredible sometimes, but they also made you feel terrified, obsessive, uncertain, always waiting for the next emotional weather forecast. You don't need that feeling again. You need peace with chemistry, not chaos disguised as chemistry. Now, maybe you're still hoping they come back. Maybe they will. Some avoidant people do. But listen carefully. Someone coming back is not the same thing as someone changing. Don't confuse the two, because if nothing inside them has changed, the relationship usually follows the same script. Different month, same ending. And I want to leave you with one thought. You were not left because you lacked value. You may have been left because someone lacked the emotional capacity to build the kind of relationship you needed. Those are two completely different stories. One attacks your worth, the other explains the relationship. If you're struggling after an avoidant breakup, if you're stuck replaying every conversation, if you're exhausted from trying to understand what happened, I'd love to invite you to join my Skool Community. If you're tired of trying to heal alone, this community was created for you. You'll be surrounded by people who truly understand heartbreak, avoidant relationships, anxious attachment, trauma bonds, and everything you're going through. It's a place where you can ask questions, share your thoughts, talk about your struggles, celebrate your progress, and connect with people who genuinely understand your journey. Every month, I'll also be teaching 3 live 90-minute workshops where we'll go much deeper into these topics than I ever can here in these videos. We'll answer questions together, learn together, support one another, and continue growing as a community. Membership is just $99 per month. If you're ready to stop healing by yourself and become part of a community that's committed to real healing and real growth, I'd love to have you with us. You'll find the link below. I'm Daniel Michael, the Heartbreak Guy, and remember this: you don't heal by solving the mystery of why they left. You heal by becoming someone who no longer needs to chase the people who do.